All right, strong to severe thunderstorms are possible as we head into the late night hours and even starting as early as the late evening hours here before you go to bed. So keep an eye on the radar here. We'll be here keeping an eye on it for you. Temperatures right now are in the mid to upper 70s, so it's not terribly cool out there, but it is wet in some areas and we had some rain around. Look at all this rain heading towards the west coast right now. This will eventually make its way over the state and move into our area. At first, as just some light rain, and then the storms will start popping on up. And you see all the lightning trailing here out ahead of the cold front here, and this is the part here where we could see the potential for some severe weather, even out ahead of it too, because look at this one here. It's little storms like this that could produce either tornadoes or gusty winds, a lot of shear, enough for some twist in the atmosphere there to produce some tornadoes with some of these. See them? They're firing up just beyond Key West. So all this will move up into our area here come the overnight hours. So you want to be prepared when you go to bed. Keep your phone on and keep the volume up and keep it nearby so you can hear it in case there is a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning for your area and you have to take cover very quickly. So keep that on and maybe even have multiple sources of that too in case one of them fails. So all along big low pressure system here, cranking that trough through first, then the front through second by the pre-dawn hours here. So we're going to have a very active night. Storm Prediction Center, like I said, well, they upped the chances here from level 1. Remember we were talking about it yesterday and said they might increase it to level 2, and they did. Level 2 slight here. And here in South Florida, we hardly ever see this here. We sometimes get to enhanced. So slight is pretty big for us. And the impacts of these storms are going to be wind damage is possible, 60+ mile-per-hour winds. That makes a severe thunderstorm. Hail is on the low side, and maybe even afterwards the hail might be an issue. Tornado threat is not zero. We do have a slight threat for tornadoes, maybe a few isolated tornadoes popping up as that system moves on through. And the heavy rainfall potential is there too. 1 to 2 inches Treasure Coast, 2 to 3 inches for the Palm Beaches in general. Some areas might see a little bit more, some a little bit less. So here's another model here, another ViperCast model. Not as high resolution, but it does do good with the timing. So we're looking at starting to really crank up here after midnight, or say midnight or thereafter, as we go through the nighttime hours all the way through 4 a.m. Still some spots of some heavy rain, some strong thunderstorms, and possibly some severe weather there as this moves on through, just barely hugging the coast, pre-dawn hours 6 a.m. and then after that the severe part is gone, then the front will move on through 10, 11 o'clock, a few gusty showers with that, and we may actually see the sun come out late in the day before another round, a little spoke of energy moves on through for Monday evening, but nothing severe with that. It's just going to be a couple of gusty showers is all. So here's the big weather picture here. That front moves through. Again, where you may see the sun by late tomorrow. Then a little band moves on through, and as we get into Tuesday, an isolated shower still possible, but in general, improving conditions. And for Christmas Day, we're looking nice, but we may throw back a few clouds here as the wind cranks around to the northeast. So rain chances high on Monday, and then they drop after that, and they'll bounce back up by Friday. Boating forecast, small craft advisory, still pretty rough out there, and the beaches too, well, maybe late in the day will be all right. 7-day forecast here as we go through Christmas. We're looking at high temperatures. We'll be on the rebound. It does get chilly for Tuesday morning, and we'll see those temperatures drop into the 50s Monday night, Tuesday morning, and then warming right back up to near 80 by Thursday.